Hey y'all, it's Crystal, a vlogger with NuSplash, and today we will be talking about cheese. Yes, cheese, the food product. For the past week, actually today makes it a week, I have given up most dairy outside of the occasional little slab of butter daily. And yesterday I had a coffee, little cappuccino that had a little bit of milk, and I didn't even get to finish it. But completely have given up cheese, which for me is such a huge thing because I am a self-declared cheeseaholic. Love it. I can daily I can eat it multiple times a day, like it was a normal part of my diet, and I can eat it straight out the pack, cut off a little slice, the sharp cheddar, and just be in heaven. Well, after doing so much research, um, quite a bit of research in this past week about cheese, especially when I was going through a little slight dairy withdrawal. Yes, dairy withdrawal is a thing. I decided to look up, why I might have been experiencing the things I was experiencing, and just read more about the dairy industry. And one of the sites that I came upon was a site by John Derrick, actually called johnderrick.com. And again, any link that I speak about, I will provide in the description box. But on his site, he talked about how he shared an excerpt from a newspaper where it talked about a study that was done on cheese and how the casein in that cows produce has casomorphins, which is basically the equivalent of an opiate in our system, which is like morphine. So it actually is addictive because it produces a drug that keeps people wanting to come back for more. And the crazy part is the dairy industry knows this and they bank on this, and they specifically target people who they feel will be candidates for substance abuse for marketing this product because they know they'll get hooked, which is kind of crazy. On my paternal side, there is history of drug addiction, so just kind of seeing how that might tie in together is so crazy to me, but very useful in a sense also. So yes, cheese produces casomorphins. So if you feel like you're addicted to cheese and it's hard to give it up, and when you do give it up, you're going through like this withdrawal process, it's very valid and it's very real. And that's why. I also found through doing some more digging how the dairy industry is really, cruel to cows, from the overbreeding to the overmilking. Just the whole industry is just really, really barbaric. So if anything, giving up dairy or trying to limit your intake also is better for the environment and also results in less animal cruelty. Also, if you're not ready to give up dairy completely, there are some alternatives, some great alternatives actually. I went on a site called Paleo Leap, and they talked about different kinds of dairy that are actually beneficial and better than regular cow's milk, like kefir, highly fermented dairy, like really hard cheeses. If you're not ready to give up the cheese, you want to wean yourself off slowly. Certain yogurts, things of that nature. And also raw milk is something that I've been researching and going on sites like realmilk.com and a few other sites. It's been very informative. I've learned so much about milk over the past few days. With raw milk, it has so many nutritional health benefits, and it's often produced by farmers who practice sustainable farming methods, and their cows are fed on green pastures and are treated much more in a humane manner. And the milk itself, the milk product, is like, it's been called white blood because it's so good for you. But you can read more about that on realmilk.com. And again, all the links are provided below in the description box. So yes, that concludes my discussion on cheese, why it's addictive, milk, and milk alternatives if you're not ready to forego the dairy just yet. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week.